Alright, so this is gonna be a big week in Unfortunate Goats history. We're filming our first production for the second iteration of Unfortunate Goats. Hello, my name is Brian and I'm on a mission to turn $100 into a $1 million business, starting with reselling. But this week, we're focusing on production, our production company, Last Stop Entertainment, but mainly our big driver of that, the Unfortunate Goats, our sketch comedy group. Tomorrow, we have a plan to film at most 4 sketches. I actually have to write one of those tonight because I haven't fully prepared. I have it in my brain, I just need to get it on paper so other people can read it. And so I'm going to be doing that in the next couple of hours. Pretty exciting news, you know, that's one of the goals that we had, was to start a production studio and to get producing some stuff. That's a pretty big deal. So that's what we're going to do this week. And we'll see what happens the rest of the month. I don't have anything too set on that. I have some other sketch ideas that I want to write, but nothing yet. We're going to plan our next meeting sometime either this month or next month, and keep getting those produced. The goal is to start launching the channel officially in January. So if you don't mind, go subscribe to the Unfortunate Goats. It's going to be a big deal. You know, we could really change the world with sketch comedy. I don't know, I don't have a tagline yet, but the only tagline that I have is Unfortunate Goats. Unfortunately, we're the greatest of all time. Before our big day tomorrow with filming our sketches, I did want to go over at least some experience that we have as a group in sketch writing and sketches. Going back 2023, I started taking improv classes at VIP, which is a local improviser workshop. In that group, I met Harrison. You guys know and love Harrison?
I am doing a lot of cocaine. I think I'm a reptile.
So tell me how you came to this.
Picking my nose one day, and I just kind of stood there, let the sun hit me. That's how I came up with the idea. Forgot the question, but yeah.
Ever since then, me and him have been on the same path together. We both want the same things. We really are interested in film and comedy, acting, all that kind of stuff. We decided at that point that we wanted to do a sketch channel. Now, for me, I created a sketch channel back in 2017. You'll probably never see any of those sketches because they are not great.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. Sorry, sir. Here's your change.
Where's my coffee?
Let's take a look and see who's coming in, shall we?
They're about to open the gates. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, it's pandemonium.
I did it with my sister. It was something that we just wanted to try because we grew up watching SNL. I had that experience going in. You know, I made a couple. They were okay. Not the best. Definitely not the best cinematography at all. Not even close. So when I met Harrison, it was kind of like, wow, this guy loves to make stuff. Like, he's in the filmmaking process. The skills that I lacked, he had, and the skills that I had, he lacked. We really complemented each other. So then we go a couple months into the class, we take the second class, had a couple of other friends that joined for a while, and we started filming stuff. Unfortunate Goats, if you want, you can check it out.
Oh my God! The Unfortunate Goats, whether you're happy or in a sea of misery, you'll slap your leg laughing all the same, and in the end, you're glad that you came.
Check that channel out, and it's all of our sketches that we did in 2022 going into 2023. We did it from like August of 22 to February of 23. Put in a lot of time and effort, and I wrote a bunch of sketches. Harrison wrote some sketches, and we produced them. There was one that looked really awesome. It was the Halloween one.
I'm here for a pickup. Are you Jason? Yeah, you know, Halloween used to be my favorite holiday until my whore of an ex-wife took the kids.
The cinematography looked great in it, and I knew that we were capable of making something decent, right? I knew that we had the foundation for something that could be great. You know, things happen, we worked our asses off, and, you know, we got burned out a little bit. So we decided to take a break. During that time, I continued doing improv. I ended up taking 2 sketch classes taught by Derek Shipman, who is a great improviser and great sketch person and great actor and all the things you can say about someone. He's trained from Second City, I'm pretty sure, and was part of their group. And so like he's very knowledgeable in sketch. So I took his class and I learned a whole bunch of stuff from it. I wrote sketches for a live sketch show that we ended up doing as part of the class, right? We had our showcase at the end. I felt like I was capable of at least writing something that could be funny. And over the time I met some other people. I met some other people in improv, and I met some other people taking the sketch class. Ed and Allie in the Unfortunate Goats, they were in the first sketch class. I knew them previously because they were in my other improv classes. And so this was like 2024, yeah, so last year. It's like summertime. Me and Ed and my other friend Zach, we were just hanging out after like a birthday party, after getting drinks or whatever, and I brought it up to them. I'm like, hey guys, I was thinking about doing a sketch group, would you guys be interested? And yeah, they agreed. And so that started the second iteration. I mean technically it's like the fourth iteration, but the second iteration of Unfortunate Goats. And then I asked Allie, and Allie joined. Asked another people, they dropped off, and now we met like once or twice. I think it was good, but we just didn't have the time to be able to commit to it, kind of a thing. I was already starting my channel at that time, and I was kind of just focused on that, but I was also trying to get the group together. And then about, 4 months ago, February, I think it was like February-ish, so we're looking probably like 6 months now. I had talked to Lloyd, and I talked to Jesse, and I asked them if they were interested in joining, because we had a couple that dropped because of other commitments that they had to deal with. And I figured like Lloyd is in Cobra with me, and I think he's a wonderful improviser, and he's also a voice actor, and he also has all this experience with cameras, and I thought he was the perfect fit to add to our group. That is the new iteration of Unfortunate Goats. And I think this group as a whole is a great group. And I think we can do a lot with this. I mean, everybody has their own expertise and their own capabilities. I don't have to write everything, I'm open to whatever ideas anyone has. I don't have to direct everything. I'm open to whatever everyone else's ideas are. I know I'm not the most knowledgeable on cameras. I mean, you can see that in the last sketch episode where I forgot to hit the on button on the microphone, or I don't know why my camera just stopped recording at one point, during the show last month. I'm not that type of person. I'm more of the logistics type of person. You can call me that, the logistics guy. And so tomorrow is a big day. I have a couple sketches that I wrote. We got a sketch that Zach wrote. We'll have more sketches by everyone over time. I just had some already at the ready, and I had ideas. That's a big thing, is I have so many ideas of sketches, of even movies, films, shorts, everything. Don't want to give you all of my secrets, but I have 275 notes, and anytime I get a good idea, I just write it down. So that gets us to tomorrow. Now, you've seen a version of Draw. That is going to be one of the first things we film tomorrow. It's a short and sweet, quick sketch. And then we have a couple other ones. We have one that I need to write right now. Haven't wrote yet. I'm calling it Anonymous for now. That's just the working title. I like to use what I have available to me and try to make things the most simplest that they can be. So like I said before, Lloyd, he is a voice actor, and he is really good at these like distinct voices. And so one of the sketches I'm gonna write right now, I'm only gonna write one right now, but the one I'm writing right now uses that. This one kind of, it plays with the dichotomy between two different personas someone will play. Like the persona that you play online versus this persona that you play in real life. And I thought it would be an interesting dichotomy to explore. And with his talent, I think we can make something that's pretty cool. It's called Anonymous, kind of a play on the hacker vibe, and kind of a play on the mask that we wear. That will be one that we will be showing on the Unfortunate Goats channel. If you think that's interesting, subscribe to Unfortunate Goats. Another one that we have is one that Zach wrote, sending messages before cell phones.
Okay, I'm back.
Who are you? That one should be an interesting one. He's very good at these type of stuff. That's his expertise. If you're ever interested, Zach has a YouTube channel, Zach Star himself. He has way more subscribers than I'll probably ever have. He's great to have on the team because he knows what he's doing, like I do. So that's the goal tomorrow. And once the channel is live, you'll be able to view all these sketches in any order that you like. Now it's time for me to go write. See you later. Good morning, everybody. So I'm gonna head over to Harrison's house right now, and we might start filming some stuff. I got my paper printed out ready to go. Hopefully everybody will be good to go today and we get some good performances on film. One thing that I do, just something that I always think that I should do, is I make sure to feed everybody. So gotta go pick up some Einstein bagels, get them some yummy foods so they can be good to go to perform. So I always do it. Doesn't matter like how much it costs. I try to make sure that if you're helping me out with something, I make sure you're taken care of, at least from food perspective. You're at least full as you eat, you know. And I think that's going to be a big thing going forward. I'm always going to do that. No matter how big the production, how small the production is, I will always make sure everyone's eating. All right, now I'm going to get out here and go see Harrison.
What are you standing here for? Leave!